Hello there my fellow holotable heroes and welcome to another Galactic Legend video. Now a few months ago I've done a video showing Sith Eternal Emperor versus other Galactic Legend as well as mirror matches, but as you know we had a few months ago all those nerfs to our key characters that we used alongside our Galactic Legends as well, and to counter the others we also had some AI changes to Galactic Legends themselves, and yes, of course, we do have two new Galactic Legends in Jedi Master Kenobi and Lord Vader, so it just felt like a good time here really to create an updated guide with Sith Eternal Emperor going up against other Galactic Legends and as well doing mirror matches. You'll be able to find these and all my other Galactic Legend videos on my SWGOH Life tools. There'll be a link in the description below if you're interested. But now let's just get started with the first battle here, which is going to be the easiest one for Sith Eternal really, which is versus Jedi. Because, you know, Sith Eternal, that's what he's really good at. You're just gonna link up Jedi Master Luke there, John Skywalker, and hit autoplay, and that's all what you need to do here. If you do have actually Sith Triumvirate, like I do there, Relic Tab, you don't even need water in there. Just add Vader as well, and they should take care. If you don't, then again, you would probably need to use Watt, and then, you know, put Tank Tech over on Sith Eternal. Again, link up Master Luke, link up Gas, and hit autoplay, and you should be good to go here really, because Sith Eternal is an absolute beast. I'm not a fan of using actually Darth Revan there with Sith Eternal, just because if you're putting all this fear on the enemies, they don't get to go, they don't get to attack, and then this slows down the build up of your ultimate charge. That's why, you know, I prefer not to use them, but they work as well. Just battles will take longer because the ultimate charge will take longer to build up. There we go, we popped our ultimate already. We're about to unleash ultimate power. Boom, only the Luke duo to go here, and this thing will be over. So as you can see, AI can handle this, no issues whatsoever. After the initial linking that you link up John Skywalker so he can't critically hit you. There we go. Oh, Vader doing big hit on Jedi Knight Luke. Only Master Luke left, and down he goes. There you go. Sith Eternal versus Jedi, very easy. So another easy match for Sith Eternal is versus Rey. Now you will always have to check a little bit the offense on Rey, depending on how high her offense is. Do you need armor or not? And which will again depend is, you know, your Sith Eternal Relic 7 or 8, how big of a ultimate he can take. As a rule of thumb, I would say if you do have Relic 7 Sith Eternal, if Rey is above 9k, you know, you might want to consider bringing in armor, but below 9k you should be good to go. Probably at Relic 8 you could even handle a 10k Rey maybe. But again, it depends on the Rey composition, because if they do have Hermit Yoda in there and then Hermit Yoda puts Master's Training on Rey, this will boost her offense by 25%, which obviously will increase the damage of her ultimate as well. So, you know, you'll just probably have to do some testing and see how much your Sith Eternal can handle, because it's in the end it's gonna be Rey versus Sith Eternal, and if he cannot survive her ultimate, that, you know, then you will be in trouble. That's why I'm bringing here armor just for this particular battle here. So this is the one with Commander Ahsoka Tano. Doesn't really matter, we'll take her out quickly, and, you know, we won't need to worry about then the extra offense that she brings from her unique. So I'm just going to put Tank Tech over on Sith Eternal here. I'm going to link up General Skywalker so he can't critically hit. Same thing, we'll link up Ahsoka Tano because we do have to take her out when we unleash the ultimate power. And, you know, you will start losing characters, doesn't really matter all that much here. It's just a waiting game now. I'm just going to swap her meter here with armor, make sure she gets an attack out. Ideally you would have your armor clock to be faster than Thrawn, so, you know, she can do her ability first and then can do it, but in this case it's a low gear armor, low star armor, so I wasn't able to make her faster than my Thrawn in this particular case, but I just wanted to show it still works. It doesn't really matter, to be honest. So now, you know, we can't fracture Rey unfortunately anymore, so what I'm going to do is fracture Commander Ahsoka Tano instead. Okay, they go into ultimate, it doesn't really matter. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Come on, armor, get a turn. There we go. 3 stacks of Beskar over. To be honest, even with 2 stacks of Beskar, like if you are worried that your armor will not be able to get another turn or is, you know, slower than your throne, even 2 stacks of Beskar will help you, because, you know, you will still get extra health from 2 stacks of Beskar. So you don't necessarily need 3 stacks. It's nice to have. It speeds up the battle in the end when you just 1v1 between Rey and Sith Eternal, just because, you know, he's getting all these counterattacks. But you don't really need those 3 stacks. It's a nice to have. 2 stacks will do, to be honest. Okay, so here they come. I'm into my ultimate now, about to unleash the ultimate power. Took care of General Skywalker and Commander Ahsoka Tano, so no more extra offense and extra other stat boost from Commander Ahsoka Tano. Apparently it has been fixed. However, as you can see right there, she does have now Master's Training, so she will have extra offense. So there you go, she did 340k, so that was a 9,400 offense Rey. You know, so 10k should be still good, but if I wouldn't have that extra health, obviously from Beskar, this probably could be trickier. And that's where, you know, that first stack of here Beskar speeds up the whole process because of the counterattacks. Okay, couple of more hits and Rey should go down quite easily. There we go. So these were the 2 easy Sith Eternal battles. The rest of the Galactic Legends are a bit of an uphill battle, but you can still get it to work with the right team compositions and the right mods. So up next we got Supreme Kylo Ren. Again, you know, it all depends what kind of, I guess, Supreme Kylo Ren composition you're going up against. Might work a little bit different, but, you know, we'll again be utilizing, yes, armor thing, and what most likely you will need those because, you know, your guys will die off very quickly, so you don't need to juice up your Sith Eternal Emperor so he can then carry the battle by himself. So in this case, again, you know, if you do have Relic 8 Sith Eternal Emperor, probably this will be easier, but with Relic 7, you know, it could be a bit of an issue here. Again, as mentioned before, we're gonna bring armor for all that nice juicy Beskar, bringing in Throne there so he can do the thermometer swap with armor and things like that. Now, ideally what you want is a pre-taunting tank that when he gets hit, he falls below 50% health, so then armor immediately gets that first stack of Beskar, and we need Han to stun Hux, so Hux doesn't give another extra immediate turn to Kylo. So you stun Hux, perfect. There you go. We got our Sith Empire Trooper there in yellow, which then gave third stack of Beskar on armor, and then we can link up Kylo. I'm going to link up Sith Trooper. Okay, let's swap thermometer now. No need to do the assist here, so you can just go do that. Perfect. Actually, if you have relic armor and you can make her that, you know, she's like at least 21 speed in this case, faster than Throne, then actually you can even put a tank here, there, pre-taunting tank in there, because you don't need to rely on them falling into yellow so that armor immediately gets those 3 stacks of Beskar. So like I said, it slightly depends on, you know, the mods and the relics and things like that, but this is the overall idea, finding a way to get 3 stacks there over on Sith Eternal, and then, you know, he can just kind of wait until he gets to his ultimate, and because now he can't be critically hit, Kylo's ultimate will charge slowly, we are counter-attacking, and, you know, after we go into ultimate, we'll be able to start applying shocks on our basics and counter-attacks and things like that, so it should be straightforward here, really. Alright, there goes the poke. Doesn't really matter. Okay, yep, there we go. Now counterattacks applying shocks, so they won't be able to recover health. They will, however, be able to still do some damage to us. There we go. Unload the ultimate power. So it's only Stormtrooper to go and Kylo. Let's just link up these 2 guys. Unfortunately, Link will not prevent Galactic Legends from critically hit, but it doesn't, you know, it'll help a little bit still. Come on. There we go. It'll help us to get to the ultimate power faster now. Come on, there we go. Okay, getting there. Come on, old man, let's go. Almost there. A couple more turns. Come on, there we go. Okay, so you can see Kylo really has no chance of building up his ultimate, and boom, down they go. So yeah, you can make it work with Sith Eternal Emperor if you bring in some help. Up next we got Lord Vader. Now Lord Vader, for any card of Galactic Legends use up against them, it's always a threat of timeout. So again, it will depend of how much damage your Sith Eternal will be able to do that you don't get to timeout. In my case, I did have to mod him for some more damage than normal, because otherwise I would just time out. I literally was not able to take him out. And again, we are, putting this mishmash team together here with armor and all the things like that. So you got my Sith Eternal Emperor here is actually modded for offense now. And then we got Watt, obviously, for his tech to keep our Sith Eternal alive. Malak here is nice as well, for some taunting and, just causing there a little bit of annoyance to the enemies. Then Thrawn here, have some good speed on him. And then armor. You will want her to be at least 21 speed faster than Thrawn, so just to make sure that she goes before Thrawn and then Thrawn can just swap back over to her. Alright, so here we go. Put over tank tech over on our Sith Eternal. Now Drain won't do anything here really in terms of damage, but it will increase stats on your Malak, which is helpful as the battle progresses here, because he will be taunting now. So just link up Royal Guard. Link up Lord Vader, and unfortunately there is days on my armor, so she won't call herself to an assist. It's a bit of an unfortunate, but at least Thrawn there was able to swap her meter back, so she did get that first stack of Beskar now. So now we just need Malak to hang in there, and then get armor there, barely surviving. She's only relic 1. Oh boy. Okay, here we go. This is where things get tricky, I guess. Okay, they're going for Thrawn next. Perfect. Come on, armor. Get a turn. Come on. Alright, Fracture Royal Guard. Okay, good, perfect. So yeah, it looks like the days can really trip up your armor here to begin with. So this could get dicey. Looks like it's gonna be a bit of RNG. Can you get it 3 stacks of Beskar on your Watt or not? But anyway, I'll just keep pushing here, keep going. It doesn't really matter. Everybody died off. At least we do have now tech. We have 3 stacks of Beskar on Sith Eternal as well. So again, just waiting here to get to ultimate. Now let's relink now that Maul is out in the open. I will link him up. Let's recover some protection. Alright, come on, there we go. Oh, here comes Maul. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. Whew. That was a tough one, actually. Barely made it there. So you can see it's a very rough battle for Sith Eternal here. Maybe if you got a Relic 1 Sith Eternal, this could be easier. Almost got taken down there. Time to unload the ultimate power. Here comes the healing immunity, and that's why you want tank tech on your Sith Eternal, not Med Pack, so he can dispel this healing immunity there from Lord Vader. Now unfortunately, when Lord Vader is in his ultimate, you cannot land a shock on him, so he will keep recovering health. So that's why the danger of timeout here really, because when he's in ultimate you have no way of stopping him from healing back up. Okay, alright, and yeah, you can't critically hit him as well. That's why you do want to mod for max offense. 2 minutes on the clock and you think like, oh, that's more than enough, right? Well, let's have a look. Let's hit auto and see how this will go. Yeah, there you go. Now his ultimate cannot shock, so he's healing right back up, almost to full. But again, my Sith Eternal is Relic 7, maybe at Relic 8 he can do a little bit more damage. Almost got him down. 50 seconds to go. Can we get it or not? Come on, he's back in the green now. Oh boy. Come on, get him, get him. Alright, here comes the ultimate again. Come on, get me a counterattack or something. There we go, with 7 seconds to spare. Oh boy. Alright, so moving on. Jedi Master Kenobi. Again, it's still possible now after the AI changes to win. Before it was very straightforward. Now because of Master Kenobi change and AI change as well on his side, it's a little bit trickier, but still the team that I'm about to show you, many people are saying it works 90% of the time for them. Again, my Relic 7 Sith Eternal Emperor, maybe his health pool is not high enough to make it 90% success rate, but I was able to get it, I think about 50% of the time, I would say I was able to get it. But you know, maybe with a little bit more practice and optimization of mods, you can get this more reliable. It's going to be very similar team like I've shown you. You're already seeing here, I would say, a pattern here. Sith Eternal versus majority of Galactic Legends. You need to bring in Armorer and or Watt or both and Throne. He just needs lots of support characters here so he can get juiced up by himself. Otherwise, yeah, he doesn't stand a chance versus most of Galactic Legends here. So we'll be doing similar tricks as we did versus previous couple of battles, bringing in armor for all that Beskar and things like that. Okay, here we go. Just going to put Medpack over on Sith Eternal Emperor here. Then obviously you have to link General Kenobi. He's got a taunt. And then the next one you will want to link up their General Skywalker so he can't critically hit your guys, increase cooldowns and things like that. Okay, here they come. And that's why you want to be Geobrute here so you can resummon him when Geobrute gets a turn. There we go, we use the special ability. Now we got 3 stacks of Beskar. That's why you want to make sure that your armor is at least 21 speed faster than your Throne. So then Throne can pass turn back over to her. Then you can apply those 3 stacks of Beskar. We can get our tank back. And now just a case of, you know, waiting game here till we get to the ultimate. And hopefully then he can survive all those attacks. Because again, the healing immunity ability from Master Kenobi, only 2 turn cooldown, so he can keep reapplying it very quickly. And as well, then they're going straight for health as well when they attack him, when they do have high ground. Now luckily he has programmed, you know, to go after Throne, to go after armor, so they pretty much kind of leave your Sith Eternal almost alone to the end. There we go, time to pop the ultimate. Okay, here we go, let's see what we can do. So as you can see now that they've got high ground, they're going straight for health, ignoring protection. There we go, we unleashed the ultimate power, took care of 2 guys. And now here you've got only 2 Ahsokas and Kenobi left. I'm saving the link for when they apply healing immunity, so I can quickly get rid of that healing immunity. There we go. Because with this you get 2 turns basically, and then you can shake off healing immunity straight away. That's why I saved the link until after Kenobi did use his healing immunity ability. So just again, you have to be a little bit careful with timings and things like that, but with only 2 turn cooldown, here comes the healing immunity again. So I'm just going after Kenobi, see if I can take him out. At least a shock here will prevent him from recovering health. He's out of protection already because we linked him up, but he can still gain bonus protection though. But still, I just keep pushing here. I mean, you know, so far so good. We're hanging in there, but we got 3 armor shreds already, so they can do more damage to us. Unload another ultimate. Here comes the healing immunity as well. Oh, come on, hang in there, buddy, hang in there. Again, relinking just to shake off now the healing immunity here. Okay, but they still have high ground, which means they will ignore protection. There we go, come on. I think a couple of more. Here comes the healing immunity again. Come on, 1 hit, 1 more. Come on, 1 more. No, give me counterattack or something. Come on. There we go, perfect. So you can see it can still work, but again, it will be mod, I think, and relic level dependent, and there's always a little bit of RNG who they go up against. And finally, we got the Sith Eternal Emperor mirror match. Now, mirror matches with Sith Eternal, to be honest, are quite straightforward, unlike maybe, you know, Rey or Supreme Kylo mirror matches that, you know, with Rey you can time out, with Supreme Kylo and that was a bit dicey. But these ones are quite straightforward because obviously you can outsmart the AI here with who you're linking and things like that. You know, because what happens is AI, they will just take somebody out that's linked, and then they will lose the link, and then this will then allow you to win your ultimate race eventually. So when you're going out and about doing attacks, just make sure that you keep linked enemies alive so you don't lose link. Because anytime linked enemies take a turn, you will get extra charge for your ultimate. So this is pretty much a race who gets to the ultimate faster between the 2. And that's why I do not like to use Sith Empire with these guys too much, because fear will prevent them from attacking as well, which again will slow down the ultimate charge on your side. Alright, so here we go. Just going to link up here 2 people. Let's just link up Sith Eternal Emperor. He's quick, you know, he'll be taking lots of turns, which will feed our ultimate charge here. And then we can link up Malak. He'll probably be getting bonus turns as well, so just link him up. Alright, here we go. It's good to have a pre-taunt, so they don't, you know, link whoever they want first. From what I've seen, actually, bringing in Nihilus is good, because it seems like AI has got high priority for Nihilus. So he will keep getting relinked, which will then allow the other guys, you know, to do whatever they like. I'm going to isolate their Malak so I can get around his taunt. Let's now start working towards our Nihilus's Annihilate here. Trying as well to take out Watt if I can. I really don't want that Sith Eternal gets any tech on him, so I'm just trying to prevent that from happening. We'll see. We can land an ability block there on Watt with Treya, perfect. One more turn to Annihilate here. There we go. Another ability block there on Watt, so he can't dish out more tech. Just gonna do basic here. Perfect. Okay, I'm already on my ultimate now. Alright, I'm still here an AoE, why not? Ready to go. Okay, perfect. Yeah, let's just go ahead, dispel that. No yet, unfortunately, Annihilate. Looks like my cooldowns got increased. They're relinking, and as you can see, again, relinking Nihilus. So definitely Nihilus is a good bait there for that, it seems. But anyway, we can now unload the ultimate power, and I'll just Sith Eternal left there. And because he took out Sith Empire Trooper, there's nobody linked anymore, which will again slow down there. He's charging of his ultimate, but he might still get there though. Let's have a look. Okay, let's increase his cooldowns. Alright, it's not that it matters, because I think he will go into his ultimate at any moment now. There we go. Not quite there yet. Alright, fair enough. He got in his ultimate, but I think we should be able to take him out before he unleashes it. And there you go, guys. That's how you can use Sith Eternal Emperor to counter other galactic legends, as well as, you know, dealing with mirror matches. They're not that tricky. You just keep an eye on the whole link mechanic and make sure that you don't prevent enemies from attacking, because then this will slow down the charge of your ultimate. Alright guys, hope this video was helpful. Let me know in the comments below or on my Discord server, but until then, have fun, enjoy life, and may the RNG be with you, my friends.